Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Homestyle Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a pulao recipe. I've shared couple of pulao recipes, dear friends, try those, very simple. And today also I'm going to share with brinjal, we are going to make an excellent pulao and that too with slender brinjals. So here I have some slender brinjal. What I did is I have taken the brinjal, I cut it into 4 pieces like this, keep the edge intact and with the stock also I am using this, and in the pan we are going to add some oil. So it's a pulao, I am using the regular rice, you can use basmati rice also. I soak the rice for at least 30 minutes and if you soak it, the cooking process will be fast and even the rice will cook perfectly. So here the oil is slightly hot, we are going to add onions, you can just roughly chop the onions, some green chillies, mint, add the whole mint and also some coriander and ginger garlic paste and some salt, and we are going to cook the onions till it is slightly transparent. We don't want the onions to be cooked anyway because we are going to add water and it will cook in the water along with the rice, so don't cook too much. Add turmeric and also we are going to add some tomatoes, roughly chopped tomato, chili powder. I love little bit spicy because we are going to add the rice also. You can add little bit extra spices, some cumin powder, very little, and some coriander powder and also garam masala. Mix it and we are going to add very little of tamarind juice to give sourness to our dish. And now I am going to add the brinjal. Why I am using the whole brinjal? Because I am going to cook the brinjal along with the rice. If you are a brinjal lover, then you will love this dish. Add enough water to cook your rice and also salt also. You can check the taste and then add your rice. And now if you see the brinjal is slightly uncooked, but once you add the rice, if you cook along with the rice, the brinjal also will become nice and soft. Initially if you cook the brinjal in the oil, what happens? When you cook along with the rice, the brinjal will become very soft. So we don't want the brinjal to be mashed. So we want the brinjal to be seen. That's why I added before adding water, and now I am going to add the rice also. Once this comes to a boil, I am going to add the rice. So friends, here you can see our water is getting boiled and now I am going to add the rice, the regular rice. You can check the water. If you are taking 1 cup of rice, then you can add 2 cups of water and reduce the flame and let the rice cook. It will take just 10 to 15 minutes to get your rice done. So we are going to cover this with a lid. In a slow flame, if you are cooking, you need to cover it, otherwise this will boil and it will come out. So put it in slow flame if you are covering with a lid. Brinjal pulav is all ready. It took just 15 minutes. I added the perfect amount of water, so it's nice and grainy, and you can see all the brinjal and tomato and some mint, everything has come on top because we added water and whatever the rice was there, rice has cooked and the vegetables have come on top. Now we are going to serve this. If you see, the brinjal is in the shape, it's not overcooked, it's perfectly cooked. If you see, it's nice and soft. It should be like this. If you cook the brinjal in the oil itself, then your brinjal pulav is gone. Now I am going to serve this nice grainy. If you want, you can use even basmati rice to make this dish. Once in a while, instead of making our curry separate and the rice separate and the sambar separate, instead of that you can just include everything in the rice, and you can make these type of rice in the morning, that too for boxes. It will be very nice. See, the brinjal is so soft. This way what happens, all the flavor will be incorporate in the brinjal and the brinjal flavor will incorporate in your rice. So friends, our excellent slender brinjal pulav is all ready to have. The brinjal flavor, perfect amount of spices, slightly spicy, salt is also perfect, brinjal is also perfectly cooked and some tomatoes in between, slight sourness, we added the tamarind juice, so very slight sourness, it's not too sour. If you want, have this with some raita also, it will taste amazing. Difference like this also, it's amazing. You need to try once in a while. If you are tired of making our regular rice, dal and sabzi, you can mix everything in this and you can make such type of dishes. I hope you enjoyed this simple session of making Brinjal Pulav. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.